It's got a big water-cooled V-twin engine, belt drive, forward controls, and is a real high-performance cruiser, boulevard cruiser. That's right, Harley-Davidson's V-Rod. But now we've also got Ducati's XDiavel. And I reckon they're taking on the V-Rod as their prime bike to say this is the one we want to beat. So look, it's a really, really interesting machine. You're going to pay similar sort of money at that American bike, and what are you going to get? You get a Testa-Stretta DVT engine. So it's got the Desmo variable timing. So it's actually really, really smooth and nice to use, especially when it's in its urban mode or its touring mode. And then if you put it into sports mode, it gets that bit angrier, that bit more aggressive. And sports mode is one of those things that really sort of separates this bike from most boulevard cruisers. Ducati hasn't forgotten its heritage. It wants to build a bike that not only looks $1 million, not only has that cruiser style and cruiser foot peg position, but still goes around corners. So they're claiming 40 degrees on the cornering clearance. So we're going to go out and we're going to try and find that edge of that cornering clearance and see what we can get out of it. But the idea is that this is a high performance machine in a cruiser style package, and doesn't it look awesome? This model is the S. It's got different wheels and a few different bits and pieces, but generally speaking it's the same as the standard one with a few little extras. It's not got completely different suspension or anything like that, like on some of the other Ducati S models. So here we have a bike that not only looks great, performs great, but can it actually look as good as it does and still give that sports performance? Well, I'm here to say that it doesn't steer as well as a lot of other Ducatis. It's got a really big fat rear tyre and it does push the front end a bit. But they've also worked on that geometry, they've put good forks on it, they've put a half decent shock absorber in it, and it does handle better than most boulevard cruisers, high performance cruisers. Is it going to work in the real world? Is it going to appeal to the people who buy these machines? Good question. We will have to wait and see and find out. But I can say that if you are in the market for something that looks great, has those forward controls, and you do want a bit more performance, you really do need to go out, get a test ride on a Ducati XDiavel.